Hello, beautiful people. It is Karma Doll coming back to you again with another motivational message. And today we're going to talk about accepting the new. So we're always talking about the harvest, talking about, what God has prepared for us, right? But what about getting prepared or being in the moment of when it actually happens? Listen, so today I was thinking when I was driving, I had to actually take my son to the emergency room, and on the way there I was realizing how all things are in God's time and everything happens for a reason, right? And I also was realizing that it's one thing to talk about, what's to come, but actually living in what's to come is a whole nother thing. And even today, it really meant a lot to me to make this video in this exact place, because this is exactly where I was when I was pregnant last year. So again, it's one thing to be ready for the new or expectant of what God has for you, but it's another thing to actually be living in it. So even with me being pregnant, of course I knew what was coming, I knew what it was to be, but actually living in being a mother of two and things like that, that's a whole nother field. But God does everything in a reason, even for a woman to be pregnant for 9 months, to give us time for our body to prepare, our mind to prepare, to get us ready for the new life that He has for us. So again, with accepting the new, the main thing I can say that helps me the most is putting all my worries, all of my stress, all of my everything that I can't handle, I give it to God. Because of course I was so nervous with becoming a mom again. Like, am I gonna be able to handle it? How's my stress level gonna be? All type of things. And I'm not gonna act like it's a walk in the park because it's not. But it's definitely a peaceful walk, way better than I thought it was gonna be with walking with God. So once you get into where God has released that blessing and it's time for you to actually enjoy the harvest that we talk about, keep relying on God. Don't forget, like, I'm saying this as I'm learning myself, because God has restored things in my life, things that I actually thought I wasn't gonna be able to have anymore. I thought, it was bad and that's why He took it from me. But I realized He didn't take it from me because it was bad. He took it from me because I didn't have Him with me. That was the problem. So I always tell people my life got cut at the stump, meaning the roots were still planted, everything was still in the ground. I just had to rebuild, regrow, do everything in the new, and that new is having God with me. Because without having Him with me, being out in the world, you're gonna be out there lost, looking for your soul. The soul that everybody out there trying to take. Like, I'm telling y'all, take it from me, it ain't nothing out there. It's just really, really not. And I feel like as humans, I say that word a lot, but I'm for real. As humans, we tend to like to learn things the hard way. We like to learn our lessons the hard way. But one thing I've learned with learning lessons the hard way, you remember as well. So I bet you probably forgot what God told you, but you won't forget the lesson He taught you. So y'all, that is my cue, because as y'all can see, my baby calling me. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to pray for me, because I'm going to continue praying for you. I love y'all, and I'll see you next time.